Hi everyone, and welcome to Ultimate Exercise Ball class, filmed on location here at Core Maximus. Today's a special one, or unique, different, special. We are doing our Halloween edition, so we are spelling trick or treat. That being said, maybe you need a wall, a mat, a ball. I have one heavy weight and two lighter, and then a set of medium to lighter weights. Those are for triceps, back of our arms. That being said, do you need any weights? Absolutely not. You can use cans of soup, you can use a bottle of water, you can do body weight movements. So that being said, if we don't have weights, don't worry, follow along, it's gonna be fun. Make sure you've done the warm up. Last thing I want is for anybody to get hurt. So warm up, regroup, join us. Last thing, if you have not subscribed to our channel, just hit the little subscribe button. It means a lot. And then at any time, if you don't want to subscribe anymore, you unsubscribe. Super easy, super helpful. We would appreciate it a lot. Okay. 1 minute each. We're spelling trick or treat today. It's going to be a little bit longer workout. Let's do this. First one is a tricep roll. Okay, there's nothing treat about this, but it's definitely tricky. Okay, you're going to come kneeling behind the ball for me. If you need to roll a mat up to protect your knees, absolutely do so. We're going to place our hands on the ball. I'm going to hit my timer. You're going to place your hands on the ball with fingers almost trying to lift up off the ball. I want you to really think of pushing through the heels of your hands. Then we're going to roll. You're going to bring your elbows by your side, pull them in towards your rib cage, shoulders down. Now we're going to lean forward. This is it. This is our start position. And maybe this is all you got. Maybe we hang out here. If you can see, my triceps are shaking already. So from here, I'm going to roll the ball forward till I feel like I cannot support my core anymore. And then I'm going to roll back, elbows brush my side, shoulders away from my ears. I'm continuously leaning forward. I'm digging into the ball. My weight is on the exercise ball. So sometimes the tendency is to roll forward and push our bum back. We don't want to do that. You're not going to hurt yourself, but it's not as effective. You want to keep shoulders, hips, knees in a straight line. We're only halfway there. It's not funny. This is our first move. Okay. And then we're going to roll back. We have lots of tricep focus today in our trick or treat and lots of core focus today. It's going to be fun. Okay. Nice easy roll out, shoulders away from ears. Oh my gosh, my triceps are on fire. Last one. If they are not on fire, that typically means, good, come on down to sit on your bum. Typically means we were taking our weight off the ball. All right, let's go right into this. Let's go Russian twist seated. So we are going to sit with our legs bent, heels into the floor, chest out, nice and tall to start. We're going to lean back. So how we're going to modify this is further back you lean, harder it is, further upright you are, easier it is. We have 1 minute. We're making a pretty little rainbow with this ball. Here we go. Okay, so I really want you to think of up and over, reach. Try and reach towards me as I reach towards you, up and over. I am rotating through my shoulders to bring that ball from one side to the other. So I'm not simply moving the ball side to side. It's rotation from belly button up, shoulders away from ears, chin away from chest, long torso. If you want more, you lift those feet off the ground. We can go bent leg here. We can go straight leg here. At any time, we want to come up into this upright position. Pretty rainbow. Whew. Big up and over. Big up and over. We're on our team. 5 seconds. Lots of core, lots of tricep today. Oh, the last one. Amazing. Okay, come on back up for me. Inchworm. Elbows on the ball. If you need to have your ball at the wall, please go push your ball into the wall. All right, elbows on the ball, shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. We're going to start in plank. We're going to walk, baby step our feet up to the ball. Baby step, keep that ball nice and still. Baby step back. Okay, here, I'm on my tippy toes. I have a little baby step, and I come all the way back into plank. It's deceptive in that every time you take one foot off the floor, your core has to stabilize to balance. We want to move slow here. Slow is key because it's going to force you to fight to keep that ball still as we walk in. And we're also getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch, so back of legs. At no point should you feel any pressure in your low back. That means our hips are dropping. Last one here, past neutral. We want to end up in this nice straight line, shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line. Okay, back down on the floor, more core. And I rhymed there. Okay, if you have a mic pack, move it out of your way. You're going to lay all the way down. This isn't funny, but it kind of is. 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. I have one foot on the floor, then the ball, and then my opposite leg on top. And we're going to climb up our leg. So ball doesn't move, lower body doesn't move, and we're going to climb, climb, climb. Toe tap, down, 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 down. 30 seconds on one side. So here, maybe when I say toe tap, that means middle thigh tap. Maybe this is where we climb and then we slow climb back down. Again, controlled, last one, control up and then fight for that control down. Okay, let's switch. Woo, fun, eh? Okay, one leg on the floor, then the ball, other foot on top. Maybe your ball flew across the room when you want to change that, so grab the ball, come back, join us. Let's climb. 1, 2, 3. Maybe you have longer legs. Maybe your climb is 8 steps. Mine's only 4. I'm only 5'2". Fighting, again, to keep that lower body nice and still, that ball nice and still. Last one. And breathe. Okay. Oh, goody. We got more core. Come on up. Who made this class? Okay, we are on K though. We are part of our trick or treat. We are on K. We should have done a Corey move. Okay, so knee to elbow to kick through. Again, if we need the ball at the wall, we're gonna go push our ball up into the wall. Everything else is exactly the same. Knee to elbow, kick, knee to elbow, back through. What? Okay, and we'll alternate sides. If you were like, that's crazy, there's no way. We're going knee to chest, knee to chest. If we want to add a little knee to opposite elbow, and then maybe we add the kick, and then maybe we come back through to plank. Maybe none of that seems like a good idea, and we hold plank, right? We're in plank. We have our knee to elbow, opposite knee, opposite elbow, and we have our kick. It's a 3-for-1. Anytime we do a 3-for-1, you can pick a 1-for-1. Always options. My hips are starting to come up. That means I'm getting tired. Don't forget to breathe. Pushing into the ball. I'm strong through chest and shoulders. Last one. Oh, okay. Well, that sucked. All right. Sucked in a great way. Guess what? We're still working our core. All righty. But you get to sit your bum on the ball, so that's a good idea. All right. If you feel like your feet are going to slip, you can place, again, your feet at the wall. If you feel like the ball's going to slip, if you have a UXB, the ball won't slip because that's the ideal design. You can place the ball at the wall, so I would have my ball pushed into a wall here. We're going to come down, so our lower back, we're going to rest our lower back on the ball. We're going to start with our arms across our chest, our feet apart. We're going oblique crunch, opposite shoulder, opposite knee. So still working that cross-body pattern, chin away from chest. I control back to neutral, shoulders, hips, nice straight line. up and towards that opposite knee. Okay, we're on O. So trick O. That's as far as we got so far. We still have a little bit of a way to go, but we're doing absolutely fantastic and wonderful. If this is too easy, hands by head will increase the intensity. Arms further away from our center, the harder things will be. If you're uber eager, I don't know if that's a word, you can have a weight at your chest. We have 15 seconds left, chin away from chest. I'm coming into neutral, my back is supported, and that ball is staying completely still. That's getting all those tiny little muscles to fire. Last one here. Okay, my pants are riding up. Next one, Russian twist. Oh, we have lots of these versions. So we did our seated Russian twist. If you have a heavy weight, now's the time. Okay. I shouldn't say heavy weight. You can grab whatever size weight you want. I'm choosing a heavier weight. We are going to start seated and we're going to walk ourselves out until head and shoulders are resting on the ball. Weight is in line with our chest. From here, you are going to roll towards me. We're going to say hi. Our weight stays in line with our chest. We keep our hips up strong. I control the roll back, and then I roll away from. Okay, if you have never worked out with me yet, number one, shame on you. Just joking. Number two, this move is interesting and takes a second to grasp. Stick with it because I'm finally telling you to move the ball, right? And we're rolling. I'm getting shoulders stacked, hips stacked, weights in line with my chest. The weight is the guide. Try to keep shoulders happy, hanging out, hips up strong. This is going to be flexibility and strength. So we may not have as much of a roll depending on how much mobility you have in your spine, in your back. Last one. And we are back to the middle. Okay, team, we've done trick or. We are on treat. And treat is starting with triceps. There's nothing treat-like about tricep work. Okay, but tricep work is wonderful. Back of our upper arm, that is your tricep. We're coming back into that walkout position. Maybe you have weights, maybe you don't. We're gonna place our hands on the ball. We're slowly going to walk ourselves out until our head and shoulders are resting. Hips up strong, same start position as the Russian twist that we just did. Arms are coming straight up, palms face, hands in line with shoulders. Those weights come down beside our ears, and then we lift strong back up. Okay, now weights, again, or not, hands come down by our ears, elbows stay close. We control straight back up. With our wrists, I want you to keep them in neutral. Sometimes tendency is to roll those wrists a little side to side or a little forward and back. I want them just in line with your forearm the whole time. If, like my bum is on fire, but if your back is sore, not just bum on fire, drop your hips a little bit. Okay, so if your back is icky, ouchy, drop our hips. If not, I want you to keep them up nice and strong, working through glutes, working through legs, definitely working through back of arms. We have one left. Ooh, okay, come on all the way back up. Nice and easy, you're gonna walk yourself all the way back up. And with a weight, without a weight, I'm going to come back to my heavy because we're back into another version of Russian twist. We are on treat, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 4 left. You're doing great. Okay, one weight, heavier, lighter, no weight. We can hold hands, hold your hands. Not we can't hold hands, but you can hold each other's hands. We're gonna take a baby step forward. We're going to be nice and tall, and then we're gonna lean back just slightly. From here, we are twisting. Shoulders rotate. I come down towards the ball. I come back to the middle, and I rotate towards that opposite side. Belly button up. That Russian twist pattern we did down on the floor, we're coming into the same pattern, seated on the ball. Further upright we are, easier it is. Feet closer together will make this harder to keep that ball still. Feet further apart We'll make this easier. You do you. Where are we at right now? I want you to be mindful we're not rounding through our spine. Right? We want to be long. I want you to think as if you're being pulled up towards the ceiling by a magnet. So we're taking up as much space with our 5'2" torso frame as we can. Okay, and remember that pretty rainbow. I'm coming up and over, shoulders away from ears. Let's go 5 more seconds. I don't know when I started. Okay, not a shocker. Okay, rest. 3 more. E, extension on the floor. So I was just figuring out which way I was gonna lay. This one, I apologize to this wonderful human I always think of because she does not like this move. But we're gonna lay all the way down on our tummy. Ball is going between your feet. Again, this might take you a second. Maybe the ball just flew across the room. That's okay. When you are ready, arms out, thumbs up. From here, we're gonna lift everything up towards the ceiling. Everything up, everything down. All right, you might think, what the heck is happening? Head's in neutral. Let those arms go wherever they need to go. If that is too much, you can bring your arms down by your side and lift here. If that is still doesn't feel good on your back, we rest our forehead on our hands, we lift our legs, we control the lower. Okay, so again, pick your battle or your nemesis or what level we feel like we're at today. Every day is going to be a little bit different. Don't forget to breathe. When I'm lifting, I don't want you to think so much as how high can I go, but how long can I lift, right? Can I touch the wall in front of me? Can I touch the wall behind me? Okay, my glutes are on fire. Don't forget to breathe. And tendency here is to lift our head. I really want you to think that your neck is an extension of your spine and we're getting long and then we rest. Okay. We just worked that backside. We still have some core to do. We have 1 core move, 1 tricep move. We are holding plank for 1 minute. Ab hold. Okay, again, if you want the ball pushed up against the wall, so that would look like, I'm gonna travel, pushing the ball into the wall, okay? You absolutely can. From here, we're coming onto our elbows, shoulders, hips, feet, nice straight line, hang out. All right, let's talk. Fingers, happy and relaxed, pushing into the ball. So you'll feel your shoulder blades almost move away from each other. Then I want you to think of tummy in nice and tight. And instead of a completely straight line, I want those hips tucked just a touch to get our transverse abdominal lower abs fired. Legs straight. Think of pushing those heels towards the wall behind you and feet apart. Easier. Feet closer together, harder. If you're super bored, you can play with lifting 1 foot up and then the other. When and if you opt to lift a foot, I want you to avoid our hips opening. Hips stay equal distance to the floor. At any time we need to take a little pause, we just stretch through and then we come right back in because we only have 7 seconds left. It's gonna be a long 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, if you are at the wall, you're probably gonna wanna stay there. Tricep dip. So we're finishing with the dreaded, I'm laughing because nobody likes these. If you do, leave me a comment and be like, I love these are my favorite, and we salute you. Okay, here we go. If you're at the wall, you're gonna push the ball into the wall. All the rest stays exactly the same. Hands come onto the ball. Active push, shoulders away from ears. Hands can be turned out, feet wide. We're going to lift our hips. Maybe this is as far as we go. If we can, we dip. We're down to up. Okay, here. I want our torso, glutes, staying close to the ball. So I want us to avoid lifting from there. Oh, if you can see my triceps just shaking. All right, so that being said, feet closer is harder. I don't even know if I could do one straight leg away from the wall. Straight leg, yeah, I can. Harder. Bent leg, Oh, I'm gonna feel these. I'm not even gonna say tomorrow. I'm gonna feel these later. Okay, bent leg, easier. Sometimes it's fun. Try one or two, see what we can do. We have 10 seconds, and we are done our trick or treat. I think there was more tricks than treat here. Last one. Oh, I'm getting sweaty. There we go. Oh my goodness, amazing, so wonderful. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to stretch. Make sure you do one of our cool downs. Stretching is very important. If you know, you know. All right, amazing job, so good. Wonderful work on trick or treat. Have a good day.